Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Paula, my channel is PJ Danita Trends, and today we're going to be talking about the 10 reasons people are living in their cars in retirement, y'all. So of course we're working on our low income savings challenge coloring book. So we'll not only talk about the reasons, but we're going to get to some solutions at the end. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of motivation. So I'm on the last row of this page. I'm so happy to be done with this, adding it up, and we're going to be adding $54 to our binder today. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, rising cost of housing. Rent and home prices have skyrocketed, especially in urban areas and retirement hotspots, pricing many seniors out of stable housing. Number two, insufficient retirement savings. Many retirees simply didn't save enough, whether due to low wages, lack of access to retirement plans, or financial setbacks. Number three, medical debt or medical expenses. Unexpected health issues or long term care costs can quickly drain retirement funds, leaving few options. Number four, loss of a spouse or partner. Losing a partner often means losing a second income or Social Security benefit, forcing major lifestyle changes. Number five, economic downturns. Market crashes, inflation, or recession can severely impact retirement portfolios or force early retirement without preparation. Number six, fixed income can't keep up with inflation. Social Security or pension checks often stay flat while everyday expenses keep rising, shrinking buying power each year. Number seven, family estrangement or lack of support. Not all retirees have children or family willing or able to help. Some have strained relationships or prefer independence. Number eight, rising cost of assisted living. Senior housing, assisted living, or long term care facilities can cost thousands monthly, far beyond what many retirees can afford. Number nine, desire for minimalist or nomadic lifestyle. Not everyone is forced into this life. Some retirees choose van or car living to travel, downsize, or live simply. And number 10, evictions or foreclosures. Unexpected job losses, medical crises, or rising mortgage payments push some older adults out of their homes with no fallback plan. So, how's that for a little bit of saving motivation? I do like having these chit chats. I know saving and cash stuffing can get a little boring and monotonous, but I think when we understand the why behind the savings and the cash stuffing, it's very helpful. Not only for us, but once you get to a position financially when you've got a little bit of a savings and you've got your debt paid off and you've done all the things for yourself, you can eventually get to where you're able to help and give to others. So just knowing what other people are going through just makes me want to save that much more, not only to protect myself and my family, but I never know what or how someone in my family can be affected. You never know what somebody's going through. It also just makes me very aware. I just want to be more cognizant of what people are truly going through in life. I know that sometimes we can be quick to point the finger or maybe even say to someone what they should have done, but life happens to all of us. And I think it's difficult to go through your entire life without having that experience of, I never thought this thing would happen to me. And I think that's how a lot of people end up in situations. They had a plan, and the plan just, how life is, it doesn't always go as planned, whether it's a medical emergency or the cost of living increases. I know many of us are aware of inflation, but I think we've seen levels of inflation that most of us have not seen before. And so just the ability or inability to adjust to it, depending on where you are in life, it gets harder as you get older. So I've just become more empathetic as I hear stories of people having to make tough choices. It may not be as extreme as living in their car, but people do have to make tough choices as they get older when it comes to their living situation, their medication, their food situation, groceries, gas, health care. And so just wanted to have that discussion with you all. So that is it. This is the coloring portion of the video. Again, I have completed this page, and we'll keep moving on through the low income savings challenge coloring book, of course. As always, I will leave a link to this coloring book in the description box below. I'll also leave a link to the binder in the description box below as well, and we'll continue to work together and make some progress. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, and I will of course talk to you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.